question I get often about brushes, what is going on with this? Question I get often about brushes, what are they for and how do I use them? So I'm going to apply my makeup today and show you how I use my brushes. Brush number 1, liquid foundation brush. You can see mine's a little dirty, sorry, but it's got a little well here, and then on the outside it's just raised up a little bit. So I take my liquid foundation. A lot of people apply to the brush. I don't recommend it. It eats your product. Might as well apply it to your face, right? Not let it soak in any. And just, if you need extra coverage with this brush, you can dab. I don't need too much coverage, so I swirl. Next up is your powder puff brush. Big fluffy end on this one. I use it for my pressed powder. Anything you want to cover a wide area with that you don't need to be too intricate, you can use a powder puff brush. The blusher brush, you can see it's soft, it's fairly wide, angled so that you can angle what you're putting on with it. I use my bronzer in this brush, go down the center. I make a 3 and an E. Also, of course, it's a blusher brush, so I use it for my blush. You always want that angle towards the back. Alright, foundation brush. This one's a little bit stiffer. I used it to apply green when I did my witch face, so I'm not going to show you how to do anything with it till I wash it. But if you have cream foundation, you can apply it with this. You can use it for blending. The stiff bristles are nice because you can go in more intricate areas. You can use it for contouring if you'd like. Have a little bristle. This is our newest brush. It is the contour brush. So this side is for the contouring, drawing the lines in. I'll show you what that looks like. My sculpting trio here. This paddle side is for your lighter shades. This here is your lash comb brow brush. This side is used for just taming those eyebrows. It's a very stiff bristle. I also use it if I have little rough patches of skin. Sometimes I'll just brush with this a little bit to exfoliate it. This side is for combing out your lashes. If you ever get clumps or anything like that. Make sure you do this while your mascara is still wet. That way you're not pulling out anything that's dry. That'll pull your natural lashes as well. This is a concealer brush. It's got a stiff tip on it. I'll show you. You can use our powder concealer or you can use our cream concealer. I'll just put a little on here to show you. I like this brush because it's very intricate. So if you have finer areas, like your nose, you all know I like to make my nose look flatter. You can use this brush to put it in place. This is the cream eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use, let's do Elegant today. So I like to use Elegant sometimes as a base. It's a very neutral, light shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush. This brush is nice because it has very stiff bristles to hold that cream and spread it out evenly. See, it makes a good base for what I'm about to show you. This is a, oops, backwards, crease brush. It's got a small rounded point on it. I like to use this for the crease in my eye, hence crease brush. Show you. Palette 3 here. Let's do ecstatic on the outer crease. So you're gonna tap it into place, not rub. And you're just gonna make a V and then go through that crease. I'm tapping, it might look like I'm rubbing, but it's just a fast tapping motion. I take my deluxe brush. It's got a flat, paddly end almost. I'm gonna take, let's do Determined right here. Again, tapping. And I'm going to use this for that main area, tapping it. This here is angled shadow and sponge brush. So a lot of people still like sponges for applying their eyeshadow. You could do it all over your eye with the sponge brush. I don't necessarily use that side, but I do like this angled side here. I like to use it for something I'm going to use to highlight up under my brow bone. Let's just do a tiny bit of smitten, just to bring out my eyebrow. This is the liner shader brush. So I like to use the shader side to blend all over. It's already pretty blended on me, but I also like to use it for a brighter shade right in the inside of my eye. That opens your eye up a whole bunch. See that? Okay, then I take my shader brush side. You'll see it's angled. I take Irate, which is my black shade, tap it in, and then this one you're going to pull to the outside. So you want to line it up like this and draw right along your lash line, and then I pull it up at the end to create a really simple, subtle wing. Y'all know what the purpose of a wing is for? The wing is to make it look like your eyelashes are extended, and it pulls your eye out and makes them look a little brighter. It opens them up. I love the wing. Okay, so have I covered all my brushes? That is all the brushes. So let me know if you have questions. I hope this was helpful.